Oh, hi, everybody. Ezra Levant here from Rebel News. I have something astonishing to show you. It's a 9-page year-end report from a social media app called Hootsuite, and it shows that in the past year, Rebel News has quadrupled our viewership. Our stories were seen a whopping 430,234,000 times in 2025. That's nearly 500,000,000. Hootsuite measures exactly how many people watch or read Rebel News on all of our social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even LinkedIn. A report like this is designed for internal decision making. It's not the kind of thing most media companies would make public. It's not really secret information, but it could give our competitors useful details about our operations. But I'm going to share it with our supporters anyways, including you, even though that means a copy of it will probably wind up being shared with the liberals and our haters at the CBC, because I want you to see that when you support Rebel News, you're not just getting the other side of the story for your own consumption. You're also helping us spread the word throughout Canada to truly provide an antidote to the media party. Now, fewer than 1% of Rebel News viewers actually make a donation to us, but I don't mind the other 99%. We're in a battle for their hearts and minds. And in 2025, we reached 430 million of them. Here's an interesting fact. We've got more than 1 million likes on TikTok since we joined it. That's the favorite platform for teenagers. I don't expect teenagers to donate to Rebel News, but I'm thrilled that they're watching our stuff. If you go to journalistdefensefund.com, on that website, you can see the full 9-page report for yourself. I think it's amazing. First of all, in 2025, we tripled the number of posts we did. That's Facebook posts, YouTube videos, tweets, etc. So in 2024, we published about 19,000 of them. This year, we published 64,000. Our reporters produced approximately the same number of stories, 5,392 to be precise, or about 15 every single day. But we just published those stories in far more places. So the number of views and impressions of our stories went up 418%. That's that total number of 430 million. I can't get over that. Now, I had a hunch this was happening even before I saw the report. A recent study by Reuters and Oxford University said that Rebel News is now the third most mentioned Canadian video channel, ahead of Global News even. We're only behind CBC and CTV. More than any other force in the media, Rebel News is spreading the messages of freedom across Canada. Some people even call us the unofficial opposition. And when you see Mark Carney's reaction to us, you know that's true. By the way, we don't have a marketing budget. All of our stories are shared naturally by viewers sending links to their friends and family. And you can see that in the Hootsuite report too. Viewers shared our work millions of times, up 266% last year. We had 182 million video views. That's stunning. I'll let you read the rest of the stats yourself by clicking on journalistdefensefund.com. I think you'll find the list of our most popular stories very interesting. One was when Avi Yamini and I scrummed Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, at the World Economic Forum. Can you guess what the others were?
Mr. Fink, are you going to follow Donald Trump's plan and get rid of DEI and ESG in your companies?
Anyways, if you're wondering, does anyone see our stories about free speech? Does anyone watch Alexa's coverage of the pro-Hamas protesters? Is anyone listening to Drea's reports about the ostrich farm? Well, the answer is yes. Hundreds of millions of people do. Only CBC and CTV are bigger than us, and they're both shrinking, not growing like us. I believe that telling the other side of the story is the first step to political change, don't you? If people don't know what's really going on, they won't know there's a problem that needs fixing. That's why the Rebel News style is to be on the ground, covering the story as directly as possible, and we're not afraid to travel to unusual places to do it. And of course, every now and then we jump into the battle ourselves. It's sort of crazy that we managed to do all of this without a penny in government subsidies, all while fighting malicious lawsuits against us and pushing back hard at censors who try to silence us. It's harder work than just cashing a check from Mark Carney, but the results are worth it, don't you think? Well, if you do think so, can you please give me a hand? Unlike the CBC or CTV, we don't get government handouts, and we have those special costs too. Unlike CBC and CTV, we have to hire bodyguards to protect our reporters. Antifa and pro Hamas thugs regularly attack our reporters, especially our female reporters. Dre and Alexa, I mean, police rarely come to our aid, so we have to send out private security. That's the price we pay for challenging the status quo. If you're in a position to help, I'd be grateful if you could chip in a few dollars for our Journalist Defense Fund. That's what we use to pay for security. And given that we've just hired Tamara Leach, the trucker leader, as our newest reporter, we'll need to make sure we have lots of security for her, especially when she starts her campus speaking tour. If you can help us, please go to journalistdefensefund.com. Any gift of $100 or more will give you a fun perk. We'll invite you to a Zoom call with our reporters to ask them anything. And donations of $1,000 or more will get a personal one-on-one thank you phone call from Tamara Leach herself. I'm so proud of our team. For 10 years, we've been fighting a David versus Goliath battle against mighty government politicians and even mightier government journalists, all on a shoestring budget. But with 430 million views and impressions this year, I'm not sure how long we'll be able to call ourselves little. Of course, we'll always be the underdog since we have to crowdfund our own costs, while 99% of other journalists simply get handouts from the government. But if you love what we're doing, if you're proud of our independence, if you're delighted that we're reaching more viewers than any other Canadian media except for CBC and CTV, and if you're excited that we're connecting with so many young people, please do me a favor and chip in to help keep us strong. Go to journalistdefensefund.com. You know, we keep you informed of the other side of the story, but with 430 million views and impressions last year, Rebel News is also helping to change the whole country for the better. I mean, we're a little company that casts a large shadow, so we need your help more than ever, especially since Antifa and other thugs attack us. Please help me protect our people by chipping in for our security guards. Go to journalistdefensefund.com. And if you donate $100, we'll invite you to an exclusive Zoom call with our reporters. And $1,000 will get you a personal thank you from Tamara Leach herself. Can you believe it? What are we going to do next year? Thanks for your help.